Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh, he's the king of the household. Wife Christine putting debt in the chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe, all four together living life so holy. That Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan gonna have us live large, and every day we'll see part of their lifestyle. How they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. Credit card goes and the money goes with them. You will see how the family strives, cutting debt like a knife and still have a life, huh? Daily vlog show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say debt is dumb. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb. Let me hear you say it louder. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb. Let me hear you say it with me. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb.
That is how you welcome. Debt is dumb. I like my intros better than your intros. Hi guys!
We should have a vote.
Yeah, we should have a vote. Do you like my type of intros or do you like his boring old intros? Very sophisticated.
Kind of nerdy.
Hi guys, happy Sunday. I have to say, I loved camping, but I love being home and doing these videos even more.
What's up?
There's just something about being in our office.
You know, see, we don't got the backdrop here. See, down there we have like a waterfall.
That was beautiful.
Ambiance.
But you guys couldn't hear us because of log trucks and everything else. Thank you for not thumbing down that video because you had to turn your volume way up. Anyway, we are back, of course. It's Sunday, my favorite day of the week. And we have wonderful questions. Be very specific with your questions. That would help us out. So at any time, leave a question to this video down below, and then we'll answer it. It could be on anything, guys. Gardening, kids, money, anything.
Intros.
We just we just ask that you become a subscriber so that you can support us. We would appreciate that. First question. The one thing that is important to us is having a reliable car. My husband works 45 minutes from home, and the nearest children's hospital is an hour away. He is in the hospital a lot due to seizure activity and his disability, and has many appointments at the hospital with specialists. We've looked and asked around for cheap cars, but no luck. Everything is so overpriced. Any advice on that? Should we still sell the car and everything gets paid each month, just the very minimum payment? Any new advice? Okay, so her hubby makes $10 an hour, and they are at the hospital a lot, which is an hour away. And their background is they had a $500 car, but it wasn't working out. It had car problems, and they couldn't get to the hospital. So they upped it to a $5,000 reliable car. And they have a tiny bit of credit card debt, like $1,000. And they're working on they have paid that off, and they're working on doing that some more. So that is their background. This question was a little bit harder because of a sick baby. It took us all week to really kind of compose what we would do. If this was our child, you know, obviously that takes precedence and priority right now. I would probably move closer to the hospital and be within like walking distance or a bus system or someplace where I can...
Public transportation could help out a lot in this situation, perhaps. That
way you could cut your car. You could sell your car and get rid of it. You may not even need a car. And if you need a car, because we don't know what city this is or what size of city or... anyway, I would still get something that's paid for. But that's up to you. I would move... First priority is move closer to your baby and the hospital and that relationship. Maybe you guys need a fresh start. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to move out of the place you're currently in, sell your car, and move closer to the hospital. And, you know, just get new jobs that work around your baby being in the hospital. And the car situation really is separate from the hospital. Well, you got two things you're working with. How to be close to the hospital and what to do with your car, because it's hindering, it sounds like, some progress possibly that you could be doing, paying off that debt. So with the car, it really depends on how sick of debt you guys are. For us, we could keep ours, but it meant it would take us a long time to get out of debt. So we let it go. Even though it was nice, we could pay the payments, we weren't behind. We let it go because we knew that we had to get further. To get further in this, to win at this money thing. So the whole selling the car, if you guys have a plan where you can pay the sucker off early, maybe like a lot earlier than what the loan is, great, go for it. But if it's bothering you and you kind of have that feeling deep down that you know it needs to go, it needs to go. But
we had the deep down feeling, and it was just easier instead of fighting it just to let it go if it was something that was that big of a financial burden on the family.
Yeah. He's going to do a car series on cars. Yeah. He's got some things in the works to address your car questions and to be able to interact with you guys, because the car questions is probably the most question we get asked. Getting your spouse on board. So anyway, thank you for that. I hope we've clarified. Let us know. Leave a comment down below.
Keep us posted.
And keep us posted on you. And we are praying for your
Hopefully
family.
everything turns out really well for you.
Your baby. That question, it pulled at my heart, absolutely. So thank you. Okay, planning a short trip and starting school in August. At the same time, wanting to lower debt or do other stuff that has been on the to-do list for a long time. If you have thoughts on this, please share.
Depends. What do you want to do? You want to go on a trip or you want to pay stuff off? That's what it boils down to.
Tough love.
Tough love, baby.
It really, I battle with this. You cannot serve two gods at the same time is the way I look at it. And
you can't have the trip and pay the debt.
Yeah. There's things that you sacrifice to, like, not having a trip, for instance, to get out of debt. And that trip can happen when you are out of debt. Otherwise, you stay comfortable. And you don't really, for us, we don't achieve anything great financially.
Trust me, we've had 2 years where we haven't taken any trips. It's been really, really hard.
It has been hard.
But
we know it's only
We're
temporary.
like knocking on the door of opening up financial freedom here. You like how I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna call Dave Ramsey. I was only gonna call Dave Ramsey when the house got paid off, but I think
thinking March is.
I'm thinking in the spring we might be calling Mr. Ramsey with a debt-free screen. So anyway, that
just evaluate what you want more.
Yeah, it's
that trip you can always take. The debt could always be there too. I mean, but we've decided that,
Yeah, and your to-do list. Yeah, you see what you can get by on, really. Like linoleum that's ripping.
We had a guy in our class live on ramen for 3 months to pay off his house.
And the house, they have lots of repairs they want to do.
So, it can be done. 90 days of ramen. Think about that.
Yeah, so can be done.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby.
That's right. Next question. Hey guys, I have a question. We have health insurance and I'm confused about the excess. Should it be the minimum $0 or the maximum $500 per hospital stay, surgery, etc.? Now that we have an emergency fund. We are in Australia and I'm not sure how it works in the United States. Also wanted to thank you guys for your amazing inspirational videos and advice. We found you on YouTube and you introduced us to Dave Ramsey, and now we are living like nobody else, so one day we can live like nobody else. Love it! It's the best feeling in the world, the butterflies. Okay, back to the question. So you basically want to know, do you pay more per month to lower your deductible premium, or do you pay less per month to raise your deductible premium? So your hospital stay, if you pay a little bit a month, your hospital stay could be expensive. If you pay expensive per month, your hospital stay would be very little. Okay, Dave Ramsey's take on this, and your excess is equal to our deductible. Just wanted to clarify that. But what Dave says is to take out a high deductible so that your payments are lower per month.
Because you should technically have a fully funded emergency fund where if there was a catastrophic, kid broke both legs or whatever, you had to pay a $5,000 deductible, you'd have the money to pay the $5,000 deductible, crisis diverted.
Yeah. So that makes sense. And then you can also go on your plan. You can work your baby steps a lot easier. Because how often are you going to have to go in for surgery?
How often is the kid's going to fly off the roof and land on their legs? Hopefully not too often. Around here they don't do that very often.
Oh, okay. You're funny. Next one. This is a comment. Okay, this was just an awesome comment from this week. So, happy 4th to you too. It was on our 4th of July video. Today is my birthday, and Christine, I had a steak. My hubby took me out to eat, but it was free. I signed up on a website chain in our area and got a free birthday dinner. Score! Laugh out loud. Got a free breakfast to IHOP, Ruby Tuesday burger meal, ice cream at Brusters. I'm not sure. Brusters. And the $20 coupons to Vera Bradley website for a purse that cost me $5 after a coupon. I had a great birthday on a small budget this year.
Bad boy.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
High fives later.
You didn't do the let's eat at home to save money. You totally celebrated, and you did it for almost nothing. And you got a birthday present. I just, holla, love that. Inspiration. There's some ideas for you. Okay, we are almost done. Those are our comments I loved. I will tell you guys, I got a email. We have a couple minutes onto that. Okay, so you can go hit the thing, add a couple. It's going to go off. The timer's going to go off. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Anyway, I got an email that touched me. I had a down day, and it was one of those where everything negative was clear to me, and it just wasn't a very positive day. I went to bed and I woke up the next morning to this. I'm just going to read a little bit. It was an email that was sent to me and to us. It says, "Hi there. Just wanted to drop you a little note to let you know that after months of struggling, I finally got my husband on board with the Dave Ramsey program, and I am so excited. Just with that one simple change, the stress in our marriage has diminished to near extinction." There's just a lot of private details that I'm going to leave that she said that is private, but she said, "I cannot tell you what an inspiration you guys are to me, and hope you know that what you're doing really is making a difference." And she also went on and just talked about the financial stress in her marriage and how irritable it made her as a mommy to her 2 little girls. And that's a toughie because we have been there. And so for you to take the time and write us to let us know what our videos mean to you, it meant I am going to put this email next to my bed, and every time I have a rough day or I feel like I need to be inspired, I'm going to look at things that you guys have wrote us, and I don't know, what do you think?
That's why we do what we do. That's why we do this, is for the comments like that, and the people that we're actually trying to get out there and touch. We don't do this for fame or glory or money or anything. It's just the fact that we're living our lives, and the fact that the way that we live our lives and the principles that we live in our lives can help other families. That's the best feeling in the world. That's priceless to us.
It makes the whole 8 months that we've been doing this, just this one story, makes us right for us, you guys.
4 hours of editing every day or every other day. You know, it's one email like that makes it all worth it.
Changed our whole world, and I'm so happy for you. So thank you for writing us. That's it, you guys. Leave a comment down below. We'll get to it. Question, comment, whatever you want. Just leave it down below.
You do the signing off, and we'll see who's got the better.
I'm all cry. I can't sign off the timer.
No, you can sign off.
I can't sign off.
You have to sign off.
I'm all cry.
You can't sign off.
Okay.
From Dead is Dumb Dining Room with our paid-for air conditioning that you can't see. Until next week. Later.